Zanib Mian, and this is the second creative writing video in a series of video for kids. In the first video, I gave you a task which was to come up with your big idea for your story. And now that you've done that, we're ready to think about our main character. The reason that we do that after thinking of the big idea is that if you do it before, your character might not make sense with your big idea. So for the Planet Omar books that I've written, in this one, which was the first one that I was writing, my characters were going to be facing prejudice and bullying and that sort of thing. It was going to be very relatable to us as humans. So it wouldn't have made sense if my main character was an elephant. It wouldn't really fit with the story very well. It makes more sense for the main character and the supporting character to be humans. So although Omar has a big imagination and he does imagine dragons and things, it just makes better sense for the main characters to be humans. Vice versa, if you thought of your big idea as an idea where some sort of a bird turns into a human for a day or a year or until his friends can get him back to normal, then it wouldn't have made sense for the main character to already be some kind of a bird. So now we are ready to think of our main characters. Your second task is going to be to write down, to think about your main character, make him up, him or her or it or whatever it is, and write down 10 things about your main character. It doesn't have to be, they can just be the small little details about the character as well. For example, their likes and dislikes. And it can be big things like the way that they behave, their general attitude. After you've written down the 10 things, the next video that you're going to see and the next task you're going to receive will be on Monday. It will be 3 days from now. So over the next 3 days, hopefully if you're doing this today as you see the video, but it will give you 3 days till the next task. And what I want you to do during those 3 days is I want you to talk about your main character to your family and friends all the time. Well, not all the time, okay. You can talk about other things as well. But what I mean is I want you to just think about your character lots and lots during those 3 days. When you're walking around, when you're doing things, think about how your main character would say things or react to things, or how would they feel about this or that, and talk about them. Just talk about the character to your siblings or to your to the adults in your house, what your main character looks like, what they might wear. And I'm asking you to do this because it helps you to get to know the character. It helps you to think of things that you might not have thought of if you sat down with a pen and paper to think about the character. When I was writing Planet Omar Unexpected Super Spy, there's a character in there which isn't in the first book, called Lancelot Macintosh, and even though he's just a supporting character, I really got to know him a lot because I was talking about him lots and lots to my friends and family. I already knew the other characters and I had developed them already, but because he was a new character, during the time that before I was writing this book and during it, I was just talking lots and lots about Lancelot Macintosh. There's things that haven't gone in the book that I know about him just because I talked about him so much, and I really, really got to know him. So have fun with your main character. This is the best bit. Make him up, talk about him lots and lots, him or her or it, and get to know them. And I will see you next time with task 3.